Hi ABs, this is the lady, and I know you guys have heard the song 50 Ways to Please Your Lover. Well, I don't have 50 ways, okay? It doesn't take all of that, alright? And if you're interested in knowing some ways to please your lover, especially when you're not in the mood, then of course continue to watch. Hi ABs, this is the lady, and this is the Hot Topic Thursday subject of the day, and that is how to please your mate when you're not in the mood. Very, very difficult, and can be very aggravating on both ends, okay? Yeah, when your spouse or your mate or when your spouse or your significant other is getting in the mood, and it's a scheduled in the mood kind of thing. When you've been with someone for a while, sex sometimes can be routine, okay? You know, every Wednesday, and if that's the case, then you already know if you're in the mood for it, if you're feeling it. And if you're not, the best thing to do is, of course, to give him an alternative, to give him some other way of release of gratification instead of blocking or telling him you're not in the mood and you don't want to be bothered. Even though you may feel that way, you may not want to be bothered, you may not even want to be touched, especially for those of us who are going through our menopause stage, okay? Sometimes it's just, we can't deal with it. But when you have a scheduled routine, then it's important for us, the women, to find other ways to satisfy our mates, all right? Whether that be a nice hot bath or a hot massage, or fixing his favorite dinner and getting him nice and full so that once you finish once you finish his body rub, he goes off to sleep, okay? Think of things that will be gratifying to him. Sometimes men, just like women, need a touch, need to be touched, need to be caressed, need to know that they're appreciated. And sometimes, and for men, having that interconnection, sexual intercourse, can give them that. But there are other ways for you to satisfy that need, that craving, and sometimes it's just a stroke of your hands on his hand or his arm, or massaging his scalp, or communicating without talking, using your hands to communicate, using your lips to kiss him, give him a nice. They say give him a nice 15-second kiss, not just that little peck on the cheek or on the lips, but really give him a nice French kiss, and a true hug, a real body hug, not a little pat on the shoulder or anything. Let your bodies meet and hug each other just close. And sometimes that's all they need, all they want. We always say men always want nothing but sex, 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 and more sex. But that's not true. Some men also want that hug, that touch, that caress. And especially when you are not in the mood, it's on us, okay? It's on us to figure out how to please them without having sexual intercourse with them, okay? So these are just some of the things that you can do, or we can do as the women, and because we are the ones that blocking them from getting that gratification with sexual intercourse, it's on us. It's on us to come up with ways to give them pleasure, all right? And again, it could be in a multitude of ways we can do it. Food, okay? Allowing them to sit and watch their favorite sport team without interruption, giving them a body massage, giving them a foot massage, instead of just saying no. Okay, the worst thing we can do, okay, in their eyes, is just say no, not in the mood, don't want to be bothered, and especially with attitude. Okay, we have to. I know it's not easy, especially when you're going through your personal summers, to not have an attitude. But remember, they don't understand our bodies. They don't understand what we're going through. And saying no when it's a scheduled, something you know is coming, and they're looking forward to it, and all of a sudden you're just saying, no, I don't want to be bothered. We got to come up with something better than that, okay? And it falls on our shoulders because we're the ones who are changing, the routine, which it should be, okay? Hopefully, it's not a set time and a set date that you guys have this, this getting together, this connection. Throw in surprises to him. Don't let it get to that point where it's every Wednesday we're gonna have sex, because then it is a chore for both of you. Okay, and most of the time when people sneak out, it's because it's not something they do every day. It's not something that's a grind or a chore. It's something spontaneous. Okay, it's that thrill of doing something different. So as their significant other, their spouse, it's our job to throw in that element of surprise. Okay, sometimes you just can tell them, this is for you. This is all you. I want to please you. Make it all about them. Okay, don't make it, I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like being bothered. I don't want to be touched. Even though those are some of the things that we probably are thinking and saying, make it about them and saying, this is your day. Let me please you. Let me serve you in whatever compassion, in whatever way I can other than. So trust me, they want you to serve them. They want you to wait on them hand and foot. They're not going to turn you down on that. All right. So that's just, some of the ways that we can turn this thing around where it's not a negative, by saying we're not in the mood. Instead of saying that, let's say something different. Let's put a different spin on it so that it doesn't bruise their ego or make them feel unloved, unwanted. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. How do you guys handle this situation? And let's share it. Let's share our experiences, okay? And that's what this is all about. So thanks for watching. You guys be blessed and blessed. I'll see you in the next video. This is the lady signing off for now. Bye-bye.